Welcome folks to my latest Let's Play, Pokemon Firered. Now of course Pokemon is very common in the LP community, so well, might as well give it a shot myself. I am going to have some rules to start with. First of all, whatever starter Pokemon I pick, I'm actually not going to use them. I'm not going to use any legendaries, and no trade Pokemon, so I can't like forcefully evolve my Pokemon just because I say really want a Gengar or something. So let's get to it. So yeah, this is my practice file, so let's make sure it works. Now it's time for a new game. Yeah. Yeah, something they couldn't fit on the original Game Boy was actual tutorials. It's quite humorous that a lot of people I know actually say that Pokemon was their first game. But I oftentimes wonder like what age they started off playing games, because apparently a very common issue a lot of designers have is that it's difficult for them to design around not being able to read. And now here we have a game where you just get hit with a wall of text immediately. In the world which you are about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. Speak to people and check things wherever you go, be it towns, roads, or caves. Gather information and hints from every source. New paths will open to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges, and solving mysteries. At times, you will be challenged by others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on. Through your adventure, we hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. That is our biggest objective. Press A and let your adventure begin. Here's Professor Oak. Hello there, glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately call me the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some reason, for some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. Oh, I'm disappointed because I just noticed one thing that, like, in older art of Oak, they had him in, like, slippers. But here it looks like they have him in just regular shoes. So, yeah. But first, let me tell you something about yourself. Tell me something about yourself. Alright. Well, contrary to some other people, I don't really consider like an avatar character to be necessarily a reflection of myself. So I'll use the girl avatar, because I never actually played as her when I was younger. So I'll enter the grand adventure with the most dignified of all names, Butts. Right, so your name is Butts, correct. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since both of you were babies. If you have to remind me of this, then we weren't very, intense rivals. What was his name again? I know his name. His name is Balls. Was it Balls? Yes. That's right, I remember it now. His name is Balls. Yes. This is... You could say this is all lame attempts at humor, but I just find it really enjoyable to have a bunch of characters with really stupid names. Your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. Alright. But plays with the NES. I actually find it really interesting that they put the NES here, because actually I believe the original Red that came out didn't have an NES. It was, oh no, it did have an NES here, but the thing was, it was released like in 1996, like just as the N64 was coming out. So I'm surprised they didn't have a SNES. Actually, now that I think about it, I think Gold and Silver had an N64, so they might have skipped the SNES. Right? All girls' dreams of traveling. It says so on TV. Oh yeah, so Professor Oak next door was looking for you. I think my mom has some problems here because, first of all, she takes advice of living from TV. Second of all, Oak does not actually live next door to us. He lives, well, diagonally sort of next door. I mean, the thing is, there's 3 houses, so I guess you could consider this, like, this direction sort of next doors. But this, I would argue this would be the more close to next door things. So this is Ball's house. First of all, improper grammar. When you put the, I believe it's apostrophe, you're not supposed to put an extra S when the sentence or when the noun already ends in S. But anyway, here we'll find his sister, Daisy. Hi, Butts. My brother Balls is out at Grandpa's lab, and here she has a map. Okay. I actually didn't play Pokemon Red on the Game Boy. I actually played Pokemon Yellow, so it's actually kind of a new experience when I had this game. This game kind of has bittersweet memories because I loved playing this game when I was younger, but the thing is, it got stolen from me twice. 3 times if you count the times I actually bought Leaf Green. What? It's only Butts. Grandpa isn't around. Gramps isn't around, I should say. Balls, which is just what I'm gonna call him now, it has like a great deal of personality given to him, like tangentially through the through his incarnation in the animated series, where he was a complete asshole. Like he was already an asshole to begin with, but once we went to the animated form, they really upped the ante. So anyway, if your explorer's curiosity encourages you to leave, Oak comes out and says it's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for protection. I know. Here, come here with me. I'm not sure. I would argue this is somewhat good design because they actually encourage you to actively try to get out and try to find new areas. That's saying that, okay, this is how you can progress through things, even if they just lead you back. However, this kind of comes to a head with something in Pewter City where a guy will not leave you the fuck alone until you do something. Anyway, Balls. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Balls? Let me see. Oh, right. I told you you could come. Just wait. Here, Butts. There are 3 Pokemon here. Ha! The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. But now, in my old age, I have only these 3 left. You can have one. Go on, choose. There was a long... Oh. Hey, Gramps, no fair. What about me? Be patient, Balls. You can have one, too. Long rumored that there was a trainer battle with Professor Oak hidden in Pokemon Red, and they are technically correct because there is a battle that you can fight against him, but the team is like kind of strange. But it's obviously it's hidden, and you have to like glitch the hell out of it to get in. So anyway, I'm gonna get Squirtle for this. Squirtle it evolves into like more of a slow defensive type. Bulbasaur turns into a more medium speedy special attacking type, and Charizard turns into a faster special attacking type. Faster but more frail. Squirtle would be the best choice given... Actually, no, Squirtle, because he actually learns better attacks, would be the best choice out of all of these. However, I'm actually not going to be using Squirtle. Well, obviously I'm going to have to be using Squirtle for this opening segment, but... The thing is, as I said, I gave myself rules for progressing through the game. And my rules state I don't want to use the starter Pokemon. I'm going to use nothing but non-starters. Now, Balls, being the cunt that he is, decides to take the Pokemon that is actually strong against you. Because he's a jerk. I'll take you on. Rival Balls would like to battle. Sends out Bulbasaur. And I send out Disappoint, the Squirtle. Oh, for Pete's sake, always so pushy butts. You've never had a Pokemon battle before, have you? I have, multiple thousands of times. I also have a Sun team. I'll take you on. A Pokemon battle is when trainers pit their Pokemon against each other. Okay, I'm just gonna keep leaving this because I think we all know how to Pokemon. So I'll just go through the tutorial. So anyways, somewhat more advanced stuff. I used to wonder how like the actual defense mechanism works for like stat changes. It's actually something like this. It's that every stage, the defense drops in percentage by like by a fraction of something. For example, like I just used Tail Whip twice, so his defense went from what are the numbers? 2/3 and then 1/2. The actual set number has changed. So now everything I hit him with will actually do double damage. Tackle is actually kind of a crap attack because it has like 95% accuracy. But as you can see, I'm kind of just destroying him with Tackle. And he's just kind of hurting me with Tackle. And there you go, I win. Level up. So yeah, don't expect much more leveling up. Alright, you earn money. Okay. Smell you later, Gramps. Okay. Wait, what did he ask us to do again? Didn't he ask us to do... Oh, wait, no, So now, from here, we have to go on our grand adventure. Wait, was it the grand adventure? Oh, wait. Crap. Look, look! I copied what it said on one of those trainership signs. Press start to open the menu. Oh, right! And there's something else I forgot. Oh! I already have my stats. Cool. Oh! One other thing. I will actually be playing this whole thing on set style. In regular Pokemon, they give you the option to have something where it's just like, oh, this guy's about to send this Pokemon out. Okay, will you change? And I decided, no, I'm not going to. Just take a quick rest. So that your mom is just an always healing option. Okay. But anyway, so let's go to the next town over, which is Viridian City. Yeah, it's an interesting design choice that basically, in order to continue progressing, you absolutely have to get into tall grass. Ah! Well, anyway, here's our encounter with the first Pokemon. It's a Rattata. And Disappoint? Well, I could fight him, but I'm not going to use Disappoint anyway. Alright. Yep, so this route is between Pallet Town and Viridian City. I can't remember who gives you a potion. Oh, this guy. Please visit us in Viridian City. I'll give you a sample. Here you go. Gives us a potion. Nice guy. Anyway, for fuck's sake. So yeah, I'm just going to be running away from a lot of these battles. Alright. Go through the grass. Okay. I'll explain these hill thingies later. But anyway, the reason for us going over here was not explicitly stated, but eventually we're just supposed to be barging into buildings in and out endlessly until we get to this Pokemon Mart. You came from Pallet Town? You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I take it for him? Oak's parcel. Okay. Interesting fact about the very, very first generation of Pokemon games. And I'm not actually referring to the ones we got in the United States. I'm actually referring to the Japanese ones. Apparently there were glitches with Oak's parcel and like some of the Pokemon items, because apparently it was possible to completely crash the game very early on and also make the game completely unwinnable very early on. So while I could take Oak's parcel to Oak, some of these other places look more interesting. Let's barge into this guy's house. There's a Spearow over there. Daddy loves Pokemon too. Well, nice gal. Coming up with nicknames is fun, but it's not so easy to do. Clever names are nice, but simple names are easier to remember. Well, that's why I always come up with stupid names. They're much easier to remember, and they're nice. And clever. Like Butts. How is that anything less than the most clever thing in the world? Oh, Grandpa, don't be so mean. I'm sorry he hasn't had his coffee yet. I'm not sure if this is actually consistent with both versions, but in the original one, he was hungover. I actually forbid you from going here. This is private property. So yeah, we can't get past the sleeping old man. Or the passed out old man is probably more likely. Well, not a completely passed out, I should say. So yeah. I'm not going to be talking to everyone because in Pokemon, it's very tutorial heavy. So anyway, now that we have Oak's parcel, we can go back and thankfully avoid all battles through cheeky hills that we can just somersault over. One way. Humorous thing is, I've seen the speedruns of this game, and they actually still go through the grass because it's still technically faster. Anyway, back in Pallet Town. Now, go back to Oak. Give him back this parcel of whatever the hell's in it. Growing more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. Humorous thing is, I think the actual stat for, like, getting more attached is, like... There's, like, some attachment stat, and it's, like... It increases through just, like, random things. And one of them is, just walking. Going 256 steps, and they'll be more attached to you by 1%. Anyway, give him the Oaks parcel. Ah, the custom Pokeball. I had an order on it. Gramps! I almost forgot. What'd you call me for? Oh, right. I have a request for you two. I can't remember whether it was this game or... No, it was Gold where you had a phone. So I take it that Balls over here has a phone, but I don't. On the desk, there is my invention, the Pokedex. It automatically records data from the Pokemon you've seen or caught. Sci-Tech Encyclopedia. I believe this is actually the reason why you had limitations on your Pokedex. I think there were actually certain limitations in the original Gen Pokedex as well. Like if you evolved the Pokemon while you had Pokedex, which was actually really difficult to do considering the low levels. But if you did that, their number would be gone. Butts and balls, take this with you. Receive the Pokedex from Professor Oak. Can't get detailed data on Pokemon just by seeing them. You must catch them to obtain the complete data. So here's some tools for catching wild Pokemon. Received 5 Pokeballs. Put the Pokeballs in the Pokeball's pocket. For wild Pokemon, fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it, catch it. One will always work. Healthy Pokemon can escape. You gotta get lucky. So yes. Too old. Great undertaking in Pokemon history. Okay. So anyway, while I do actually have a really good memory of a lot of these locales, I probably am going to eventually need that town map just to remember where the hell I am. Oh, I was hoping I could just take it. Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this'll help. It's always weird to hear, like, fan theories about Pokemon, because they're deliberately trying to make it darker, or whatever, just to, like... I've always kind of get annoyed by it, because it seems like you're trying to make what they like more important than it actually is. But, like, I always just find little details humorous, like the fact that, like, apparently there are how few adults there are here. Like, notice how Balls and his sister Daisy don't have any, parents at all, and I only have my mom. And this is actually further supported by some freaking, like, of the folklore set in, like, Pokemon Y, I believe. Actually, no, X and Y, yeah. Anyway. Let's go to catch the Rattata. This is actually not going to be the Pokemon I'm going to be using, but I do want to have, like, at least a decently filled dex, because I want to get some of the items that, for fuck's sake, that you can get in this game. Okay. I want to have at least 3, because there is one Pokemon nearby I want to catch. Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm gonna have to keep buying balls, I swear. Finally! So the Rattata is caught. Ah, yes. And I forgot that this Pokemon, like, Pokedex is actually kind of a bit weird. I mean, it's in order, but they, like, put family trees together. And sometimes the family trees are kind of well, like, they're grouped. For example, like, legendaries are grouped together instead of, like, separated. Anyway, we also haven't caught a Pidgey, so let's try to catch one. Alright, so it looks like I took down maybe a quarter of his health. But I want to get a little bit more than that. So, drop his defense so that now if I attack him, I'll do like 1.5 times damage. So, There we go. Oops. Catch use Pokeball. There, now both the Pokemon in this area are mine. And I'm not going to be using either of them. And I have one Pokeball to catch the Pokemon I actually want to catch. Lovely. Anyway, now we can keep moving on. Oh, and another thing is like, I'm sure people are going to tell me, it's like you can use some tools to, like, speed up the game, and I just don't want to do that. Yeah, just sort of a personal preference. Anyway, let's progress on. Alright, now that I'm kind of low on Pokeballs, let's go to the Mart. Oh, lovely. So I'm going to be catching a fair bit of Pokemon, so I'll just get all of them. Alright. So, items, potion, I believe, heals 20. The thing is, like, with all the healing items, I've always just kind of disliked using healing items because it always feels as if I'm cheating in the game. But anyway, now on to this route, Route 22. A bit of a jump from 1 to 22. 22! But anyway, here is a Pokemon I will add to my permanent party. It isn't this. It isn't that either. Yeah, this is good. This is one of the more annoying things about trying to play Pokemon is that Pokemon that are somewhat bit rare take some time to find. But then again, I guess that's part of the reward and the factor. Alright. It looks like with 2 attacks I should be able to catch him. So this is the Pokemon I actually want to add to my party. For the next gym leader, he was always essential to me when I was playing Pokemon Yellow. And I don't know why, but I never used him all the way to his evolution. I just kind of got rid of him by the time I got to the 2nd gym. But now that I have a better idea on how to properly handle this guy, I will add Mankey to my permanent party. So, of course, with this guy, permanent party, I gotta give him the best name of all. And an accurate depiction of him. Whoops. It must be known that he is, oh whoops, a funky monkey. Sure, it's misspelled, but it's funky, so it doesn't matter. Because poor literacy is cool. Anyway, I'm coming back here to this Pokemon Center. Yeah, this is basically just free healthcare for my Pokemon here, so go to someone's PC, and I will actually keep Disappoint here. Simply for the fact that, if I don't keep him here, it's gonna be a lot harder to fight, or to train up my Funky Monkey. Oh yeah, and interesting note, someone's PC, so I know it's somebody's PC, I don't know who it is. But anyway, my PC I can still access, and withdraw the 1 potion I have. I greatly overstated the amount of Pokeballs I'd need, because I now have like 15, and I don't have to catch anything until I go to Viridian Forest. But anyway, I'll actually, at this point, train up my Funky Monkey a little bit. Oh crap, I forgot to heal! This Joy always seems to change designs for different games. And I think, I think after Yellow, they never tried to, like, match the anime design with the actual game one. So anyway, back to Route 1 for leg grinding. Oh my god, wow. So yeah, this is why I have to have Disappoint here. I said that Disappoint, or the Squirtle family is very defensive and very bulky. This is actually very beneficial in this particular area because it means he can sponge in attacks, come in and just clean and just finish off the opponent. So because of this, Disappoint is gonna end. You son of a. Disappoint is gonna end up being probably. Oh my god. Have I just become the master of the 5%? Wow. That is actually only a 5% chance of missing, and I got it twice. That's what getting the more advanced attacks felt for me. Is like, it's like a 5% chance, or like a 10% chance of missing Fire Blast, I think. And it seemed like it was 50%. And then when there actually is a 50% move like Dynamic Punch, it felt like it was 10%. Finally, Funky Monkey has leveled up. And that is wonderful. Oh dear. I might have a problem here. I have a level 5 Pidgey I'm fighting. And not only does that mean he knows Sand Attack, but it also means... And I just got interrupted. Once again. Anyway, actually Pidgey did not take that much damage off my Funky Monkey. But, with that leer... Oh wait, no. I think that was previous damage, but I think I did leer him, so I should be able to just switch into Disappoint and clean up. But we might have an ass disaster on my hands. Oh crap. I can't remember the exact proportions for like accuracy dropping or increasing moves, but I think it's something like 0.1 so this is now like 1 point. It's like 1 divided by 1.2, which is some number. So it transforms like 95 into like 80. So this might be a nightmare. Yep. Ah, jeez. Okay. Wow. So this is gonna get close. Oh my god, the scumbag tactics. The scumbag tactics. Oh, the scumbag tactics are severe in this one. Oh man, Funky Monkey might have to... Oh, nope. Alright, sweet. So we dealt with the Pidgey. Funky Monkey got his experience. And Disappoint did not disappoint. And I got Bubble. I think actually... how good is actually... How good is actual, is Squirtle's special attack at this stage? His attack is actually the better option, but... the thing is... Oh no, I was overestimating his defensive abilities. He's specially defensive, not physically defensive. It's not the best option. But anyway, Bubble will probably do more damage than Tackle for another reason, and that's stab damage. Same type attack bonus. So basically, if Squirtle's water type and he uses a water type move, he'll get he'll get extra damage, which is 1.5 times, I believe. Anyway, back to leg grind. So here's Bubble. Water type attack. It looks completely harmless. And it kind of is completely harmless. But probably the best attack for Squirtle at this point. Alright. But it takes care of Pidgeys pretty easily. I probably should be fighting Rattatas. The reason I was avoiding them was that I thought they gave HP EVs, but they don't. And yes, I am taking that into consideration. If I can get some minor optimizations in, that'll be a little bit beneficial. I'm not gonna get into that whole shtick. As I say, it can do wonders. Oh my god, the scumbag tactics. Will Disappoint finally die? Oh my god. Scummy. Holy crap, the scumbag tactics are real. Yep. Wow. Oh my god. I think that's like 4 sand attacks so far. And I still hit, that's amazing. But I think I need one more to actually kill him. Yep. I'm surprised I haven't actually seen the side effect of Bubble, which is that it can make the speed drop. Holy crap, I think that's minimum accuracy now. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Wow. Okay, no, this is minimum accuracy now. Wow. Holy crap. Minimum accuracy and I still hit bubble. Remarkable. And that was a stupid, stupid Pidgey. Good job, Disappoint. Ooh, leveled up to level 5. I'm actually just trying to level up Mankey at this point just to get his only fighting type attack, which you can get this early, which I believe is either Karate Chop or Low Kick. It's actually quite weird because in the original Pokemon Yellow, Karate Chop for some reason was a normal type attack. I don't understand anything. Alright, Funky Monkey has finally learned his first fighting type attack, Low Kick. Low Kick, I believe, actually has, actually, let's just read the description of this little number here. Oh, and Disappoint also leveled up. How nice of him. Anyway. Ah, here it is. Low Kick. Oh, it's based on weight. I believe it also has a chance to flinch the opponent. So now, to show my full dedication to not using the starter from this point on. Disappoint. So long. It is all Funky Monkey from here. Also, I forgot to touch up on this little detail that's added from this remake, which is Pokemon abilities. This is a 3rd generation thing, where Pokemon just have something extra. This one is Vital Spirit, which basically means Funky Monkey cannot go to sleep. I believe later on they gave him 2 other ones. It's something like Anger Point, which I think it's something like if you get critted, you instantly get max attack. And Defiant, where if you drop 1 stat, you get your attack is increased by 2 stages. So pretty cool. Anyway, let's go back to the route where I caught Funky Monkey, and let's see if we can find something else there. Alright, let's go this way, and... oh, hey, it's Balls. Hey, Butts! You're off to the Pokemon League? Forget about it! You probably don't have any badges, do you? The guard won't let you through without them. By the way, does your Pokemon get any stronger? Ah, and don't think this is the same battle as before, as he now has 2 Pokemon. Rival Balls would like to battle. Sound up Pidgey. Well, I could have trained a Pidgey. I just didn't want to. This is actually a really bad matchup, because flying types are strong against me, and he's using scumbag tactics. But thankfully, Pidgeys are relatively not relatively tanky, so 2 Leers should be enough to speed up his takedown process. Alright, but thankfully, Pidgey, I believe, is normal and flying type at the same time, so actually, this should do neutral damage, and with stab damage, I should be okay. Hey, okay. Oh dear. I might be dead. Yep, Funky Monkey's dead. Pidgey, come back. Yeah, am I great or what? Butts is out of usable Pokemon, lost against rival Balls. So yeah. Butts scurried to a Pokemon Center, protecting the exhausted and fainted Pokemon from further harm. I believe actually like the logic behind losing money, even if it's a wild battle, is actually that you accidentally like is that you're so careless and you're running just for the sake of protecting your Pokemon that actually you end up dropping a lot of things. Although there is like some fan art of just like Pokemon decks you and steals your wallet. Well, now that I've had my coffee, then that's what I need to get going. What's that red box you have? Ah, so you're working on your Pokedex. I'll give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokedex automatically updates its data. You don't know how to catch a Pokemon? That is a lie. I have already caught at least 3 Pokemon. In fact, the Pokemon I'm using now has, I caught myself. So, yes, this guy used to be associated with a hell of a glitch in the original red, blue, and green. And they fixed it in yellow. But, yeah. Here, he's just an annoyance. Because you have to talk to him to learn how to catch Pokemon. Even though I've already caught Pokemon. Was that not educational? Well, then screw you. Here's the TV. It's the basics of being a Pokemon trainer. Now, if you want to go through the Teachy TV, you can, and it is the most Dora the Explorer thing ever. Teach me how to battle. Hey, all you trainers out there! Hello, trainers! Hello! Come on, let me hear you! Hello, trainers! It's me, the Polka Dude. Today, the Polka Dude's here to tell you how you can battle Pokemon. Say you're out on a stroll when suddenly a wild Pokemon appears. It's up to you to smartly use your Pokemon and their moves to reduce the opponent's HP to nothing and claim victory. I'll show you how to do that in person for show. Alrighty then, here goes! Keep your eyes glued to the Super Poke Dude show. I'm trying to figure out what route this guy's on. First of all, nice shoulders. Go Rattata! Holy crap, this guy actually has really high level Pokemon than me. The speeder of the battles gets to attack first. Oh, crap. I was trying to figure out how to actually skip this. Okay, yeah, it's just B. But yeah, you can see where this is going. Anyway, back to Route 2. This is between Viridian City and... Oh! I forgot to... Yeah, screw it. I'm not going to go to the gym. I might die anyway, so that'll be how I go. So yeah, as you can see, low kick actually does quite a bit. With neutral damage, with neutral multiplier damage and like stab, pretty decent. Certainly better than scratch. Anyway, let's enter this building. Some of these guys actually do give you items. Have I caught one already? Yes, I have. I haven't been bitten because I don't know if I can force a Pokemon to bite me. That doesn't sound like a good idea in any way. I remember getting stuck on this in Pokemon Yellow so many times. But I think it was because I always like ended up succumbing to poison damage from the trainers. Alright. Quite a nice atmosphere. Oh, hey. But let's interrupt that with a battle with a deadly Kakuna. Let's just try to kick this thing down. Oh my god, this is gonna take a while. Say, a wild Kakuna have an interesting quirk in that they just use they can only use Harden. But the thing is, no matter what, you will always do at least 1 damage. So even though it'll take a while, it's actually quite feasible to take these guys down to 1 health. Alright, if this guy's at 1 health, then this 1 hit should kill him. But if he isn't, then I'm basically guaranteed... Damn it, he was at 1 health. Fuck. Sorry. Alright. But anyway, now I got a Pokeball. Well, Dange. I got another one! Let's take this guy down. Alright, now that Cocoon is low on health, let's use the Pokeball. Now, in the long term, that might have been a poor decision to try this on 2 Kakunas, because now I've basically drained a ton of my Scratch PP. So, no nicknames to Pokemon I'm not going to use. At this point, I'm just building up my decks so that I can get some secondary items that I'd like. Caterpie! Which I believe in the actual show is, like, the first Pokemon that Ash actually catches. But that was a long time ago, so I can't really remember it that well. But anyway, I'm going to catch it for the sake of, you know, just having it in my decks. And you son of a... Wow. Random crits, I think, are like 1 in 16 chance. Actually, I think it's probably 1 in 32 in this gen. But... yeah, there can be sometimes a good thing, sometimes they're not. Anyway, I think this guy is like supposed to be a red herring of a Pokemon, of like a attempting to attack you in a Pokemon battle, because every other trainer will go at you once you make eye contact. That guy, no. I think he like says like he ran out of Pokeballs and he's just doesn't want to move. Oh my god. Yeah. Wow, that was lucky. Okay. Now it's time to catch the wrong one. Time to catch the Caterpie. Let's move on. And here is, I think, our first trainer besides Balls that we've actually met. So, it's time to fight the demons. Why the hell did I say that? Let's enter a battle. Alright. With this typing, it's probably better if I use Scratch. Ah, Poison Sting. Let's bet. Yep. Well, I can't fall asleep, but I can get poisoned. Alright, time to Scratch. Ooh, level up. But dang, I have no antidotes, so Funky Monkey's probably gonna end up getting it's probably gonna end up fainting from this. Wow, so the string shots have been stacking up because I'm actually slower than this Caterpie. Which, like, Funky Monkey's skill is that he's fast and hits hard. Oh dear. So let's see if I actually have an antidote. I can stave off the inevitable with a potion. I think I'm already slower than any existing member of your party. Ah, jeez. Now, let's keep going for the Scratch. Oh. Alright. Sweet. Okay. Now... wow. Okay, so yeah. Funky Monkey is too low on health and far too poisoned. And when you're poisoned, you get the distortion. I was throwing Pokeballs to catch Pokemon and it ran out. That's why you can never have too many Pokeballs. So while I bought too many Pokeballs, you can never have too many Pokeballs, so that's actually quite a good thing. I'm going back to Viridian City to heal my Pokemon. Aw, man, Funky Monkey fainted, so I gotta heal him. Okay, back to the forest. Here. Now, the actual minor conflict was, do you go into the grass and avoid the trainer, or do you just go to the trainer head on? And there was no real conflict for me. I just don't have a problem fighting him at all. But anyway, now it's time for fight another trainer. You can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer. In spite of what that might have implied, he doesn't seem to be a musician of any kind. Just another bug catcher, Doug. Anyway, gonna have to drop this guy's defense. Oh, jeez. Is Funky Monkey gonna have to? Okay, thank God he isn't. All right. Oh, I think there's like a 10% chance every single time. But like Scald, it feels like way more than that. Anyway, my speed has dropped, but still fast enough to take out this Weedle. And this might be enough to make me level up. Yes! Funky Monkey has leveled up. Ah, geez, but he's got 3 more. And this is the issue with status moves. Oh, wow, he actually slowed me down enough so that he was faster. But this is the issue with status moves that don't affect yourself but affect others. If you beat them, you have to start over again. Oh, jeez. Wow. I might have to go back again. I probably should have bought some I probably should have bought some antidotes. Oh my god. Wow. Oh dear. Oh my god, he's gonna poison stall me out. This scumbag tactic. Well, if he doesn't know Tackle, then I can just put in the other Kakuna. Oh my god, no I can't, because I forgot the other Kakuna also only knows Harden. Okay, so this is gonna take some time. Boy, that took a while. Yeah, and the 3-way experience split. Wow, it didn't even make Caterpie level up. That's remarkable. Anyway, with no poison heal, I've only got one choice. Wait out Funky Monkey's fainting, but also make it to the Pokemon Center. I take it that this was almost an intentional design choice, that like going down this long pathway would have you learn of the weight of these status effects. That these aren't just easy fixes, and that if you don't have the item to properly deal with it, you can really be in for a nightmare. Oh, since I'm all back here in Viridian City, I might as well show you the gym. Yes, we're looking for the gyms to go to the Pokemon League, and here is the one in Viridian City. Viridian Gym's doors are locked, so just jump over the hill. Alright. And back here. Trainer tips. Contact Professor Oak via PC to get your Pokedex evaluated. Yeah. The thing is, Professor Oak has aides all over the place. I probably should have phrased that a lot more differently. But he has assistants everywhere who will actually already like go to your evaluate your Pokedex, and they actually give you items, so they're probably the much better alternative. I may be little, but I won't. But I won't like it if you go easy on me. So another bug trainer here, bug trainer Anthony. He has a Caterpie. Thankfully, Funky Monkey is very well versed at taking these things out. While in actual competitive play, like dropping someone's speed is actually a bit more hampering. For regular, typical battles, it's actually not. Generally, because for something like this, I'm already going to have to do 2 or 3 hits to take them out, so I'm going to be taking damage regardless. So, yeah. It's not as if I can... It's not as if this is a scenario where, oh, now I can do enough damage to take him out, to take out all the rest of his Pokemon. No, I was already going to take hits anyway. In some cases, like here, no matter, there are no Pokemon after this Caterpie, so he's actually kind of wasting his ammo. And there he goes. Funky Monkey has leveled up to level 9. Nice. Okay. Now we're going through the grass. We're further than we've ever been. The Pokemon in this area are all just, I think, mostly bug types. I believe it's just Caterpie, Weedle, Kakuna, and Metapod. Wow. So yeah, compare that to the first time we came in here. We're actually doing much more damage than we normally would. He's in catching range. I shoot. And I score. Nice. So you might be wondering, why didn't I just catch Kakuna, or catch a Weedle and then just evolve that? Well, I don't want to do the training. Kind of simple as that. The only Pokemon I really want to go to the effort of training are my main team members. Alright, this is a Pokemon Metapod, which I don't believe I ever actually came across. I believe this Metapod actually does have attacks, because, like, he is... he might just be hardened again. But it's the only guy in his party, and just that's generally more the sign that there probably does exist offensive capabilities. Not that helped him any because of a crit. Yeah, crits have a lot of weird properties. Oh wait, wow! How did I think that he only had one Pokemon? But anyway, crits have really weird properties. They actually completely ignore any defenses by the opponent. So even if he had done full harden, that crit still would have killed him. Alright. Oh wow, so now this next battle. This next one. And one thing very refreshing about these battles is that Metapod... Metapod does not actually have any poison type attacks, so I can just go right through this one by one. Alright. Take some time. He's going for this full... This actually would be a good strategy for something like a Weedle team where you just have one Pokemon that can tank as much damage as possible. In many ways, like, leaving Disappoint on my team would have been a good idea because he does special attack damage. So, Harden wouldn't have done anything against that. Alright, so now I got my Funky Monkey at level 10, which is wondrous. But no, wow. One of the more rare Pokemon in the entire area. The mascot of the dang franchise, Pikachu. I believe this guy is actually quite difficult to catch, especially if you kill him. What a time for a critical hit, huh? Anyway, let's look outside him. Potion. It's actually really interesting to see a particular type of speedrun for this game, which is, I think, round 2 speedruns. I'll explain what round 2 refers to later on, but it demands that you actually catch a minimum of, like, I think it's like 70 Pokemon. But anyway, this guy has a Weedle, and these things are becoming a nightmare. If he poisons me, I'll punch my desk. Alright. Wow. I know, like, so now I'm at half speed instead of, like, 2/3 speed. So yeah, Funky Monkey, while a faster Pokemon. Oh no. No. Oh, thank goodness. While definitely a faster Pokemon than most, he'll still succumb to the speed drops. I know this guy, in the original Blue and Red, he actually had an item like a potion dropped in front of him, but I don't know where it is anymore. Alright. Now we're finally out of Viridian Forest. And people are telling us about Pokemon, evolution canceling. This is why I'm actually going to start ignoring a lot more of the trainers, because they're very tutorial heavy and I already know most of these things. And I figure most people know most of these things already. Alright. Now we're in Pewter City. Alright, so the checkpoint system, how it works in this game is whatever Pokemon Center you went to last, that's the center that you'll spawn to if you, say, run out of usable Pokemon. Or, actually, no, that's the one case in which it'll happen. You run out of usable Pokemon. So anyway, deposit all the Pokemon I caught. So yeah, 6 Pokemon caught is pretty good so far. Anyway, I remember telling you guys about a trainer that kind of defied the idea of you'll be rewarded for going outside of the bounds by this next guy, who I'll be coming across very soon. Buy an antidote. And I don't really want to get repels because if I'm going to get levels, I might as well get them. And anyway. This guy, he's guarding the exit from Pewter City Gym. See what happens if I try to leave. You're a trainer, right? Brock's looking for new challenges. Follow me. Even if you've made this mistake a couple of times or know where Brock's gym is, this will happen every time you try to leave until you beat Brock's gym. I don't care how peppy and upbeat the music is. This frustrated me. Because I could not beat Brock when I was younger. Because I had Pikachu. Who I also later decided to name Disappoint. He also is very fast because he went from here back there in a nanosecond. Miss, you are insane. I'm leaving you. Anyway. Here's Brock's gym. Hi, do you want to dream big? Do you dare to dream of becoming the Pokemon champ? I'm no trainer, but I can advise you on how to win. Let me take you to the top. Alright, let's get it happening. The first Pokemon out in a match is at the left of the Pokemon list. By changing the order of the Pokemon, you may gain an advantage. Try different orders to suit your opponent's party. Pewter City Pokemon Gym Leader Brock. Winning trainers, balls. So he already beat us here. Stop right there, kid. You're 10,000 light years. You're 10,000 light years from facing Brock. So I thought it would have been humorous if this guy was actually a scientist. Camper Liam would like to battle. And the theme of this Pokemon battle is rock type or ground type. They actually both quite valid. In fact, actually, with what I believe is this guy's second Pokemon, ground actually makes more sense. But anyway, with fighting type advantage, I can just low kick this guy to death. And actually, because these are quite dense Pokemon, it's actually, it seems almost encouraged, especially with how low kick before didn't actually have, wasn't actually based on weight. So yeah, I believe he's actually at 1 health now, so for Ultimate Humiliation, let's go for Scratch to finish him off. Ultimate Humiliation. Ah. So much for a defensive wall. Ah, Karate Chop, a much more effective attack if I remember correctly. Sandshrew. So this is actually the Pokemon I was talking about, where it's like, oh, is it really rock or ground? And no, it's definitely ground. So yeah, the idea behind a lot of ground and rock Pokemon is that they're very highly defensive. However, what's interesting is that Gen 1 Pokemon of this type are very strange in that you'll get the occasional fast ground type. Sandshrew is one and Diglett is one. And as you can see, they don't take damage very well. Light years isn't time, it measures distance. Well, still, you know, could mean that I was very far away. The analogy still makes sense to a degree. But got 220 Pokédollars. Or I might just call it yen. Ah, you're here. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter's Gym Leader. My rock-hard willpower is evident in my Pokemon. My Pokemon are all rock-hard and have true grit determination. That's right, my Pokemon are all rock-type. You may want to tell that to your boy down there. He has a ground-type Pokemon. You know, Rock might pitch a fit and just punch the guy in the face. Foo-hoo-hoo. You're going to challenge me knowing that you'll lose? That's the trainer's honor that compels you to challenge me. Fine then. Show me your best. I cannot do a good Brock voice. I could probably imitate his his most notable facial feature, but that would look really racist if I did. Anyway, he sends out a Geodude. I believe both of his Pokemon have an attack called Rock Tomb, and it is really annoying if its secondary ability activates. Karate Chop, I believe, actually does set amount of damage as opposed to Low Kick, which is based on weight. But as you can see, it does pretty well. Oh wait, no, I think it's actually its secondary ability is that it has a high crit rate, which is pretty cool. Anyway, his second Pokemon is Onix, which I think also has Rock Tomb, although you didn't see that on the first one. Yeah, I'll just go for Karate Chop again. Wow. So, let's go for the Leer here. Wow! So Onix actually is also the master of the 1 in 20. Wow. So let's go for the Karate Chop. Interesting is that Onix is actually faster than me somehow, which is actually really surprising. I was going for Scratch there for Ultimate Humiliation, but no, Low Kick, which I think actually might be more effective, considering how heavy Onix is. I probably should have taken that into account. I took it for granted and I lost. As proof of your victory, I confer on you this, the official Pokemon League Boulder Badge. Butts received the Boulder Badge from Brock. Just having the Boulder Badge makes your Pokemon more powerful. It also enables the use of Flash outside of battle. And of course, a Pokemon must know the move Flash to use it. Interesting that they'd allude to the move Flash this early when you don't need it until, after the third badge. But that might have been by association because it's like, oh, the Rock-type Gym Leader, and then where do you need it? A rocky cave. Wait, take this with you. TM39 from Brock. Technical machine, basically one-time item usage. I'm really glad they made it so that you can use it multiple times in later Pokemon games. It contains Rock Tomb. Slows down your enemies. Or no, it's basically a rock-type attack. Okay, and he's telling us to go to Cerulean. The move I'm actually planning to give Mankey later on is a move called Rock Slide. And that move is vicious. Anyway, here is a museum. It is not important. Yet. Wait. Is it? Oh, wait. No, never mind. It's not going to be important because I'm not going to get the Aerodactyl, the Amber Fossil, I should say. Anyway, let's heal Funky Monkey. And let's move on to Cerulean City. Ah, this doctor. I believe this is actually one of Professor Oak's aides. I should really stop calling him that. Assistants! Oh, Butts. I'm glad I caught up with you. I'm one of Professor Oak's aide. I'm Professor Oak's aide. I've been asked to deliver this, so here you go. This increases the pace of the adventure by a ton, but switched in shoes with running shoes, which I'm just gonna assume that I've been walking around this whole time with like bunny slippers on. Press B button to run, but only where there's room to run. Well, I must be going back to the lab. Bye-bye. Alright, and now, this letter had crashed. Dear Butts, here's a pair of running shoes for my beloved challenger. Remember, I'll always cheer for you. Don't ever give up. From Mom. Aw. How nice of our mom to think of us. But now we can run at a brisk pace. And actually what I like is that actually with our characters, with the female character's long hair, it actually glides behind her, which is cool. So yeah. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for this part of Let's Play Pokemon Firered. Join me next time when I make my way through this route into Mount Moon towards Cerulean City. And hopefully, meet up with a very interesting gang in that moon. See you guys then.